Welcome to Weight Loss Vlog Day 20. Just woke up. It's Saturday morning, 26th of April 2025. Woke up pretty early today. I'm actually starting to teach guitar to my nephew. Today is his first class. It's early in the morning, early class. So just woke up. It's a little bit groggy. That's why I came down. I already did the morning weigh-in, and let's check that off. All right, let's check our weight in. Same weight as yesterday today. So let's add that weight. Add. So today the date is right. The weight is the same. I did do fasting. Let's add a few notes. Notes of NEPA. Add some popcorn, so I'm gonna be honest with that note. Everything else is the same. Let's add that. Let's look at our graph. Okay, yeah, check this out. So we had a hump and a plateau, and then we are over the hump. So the fact that it's been maintaining today, that's good. So I'll take that as a win, and I'm gonna carry on forward. Because it's early today, came down to the basement to finish my morning routine. Yoga, stretches, warm up, and my pranayama, breathing, and meditation. And yeah, felt really good. Let's check those off in our habit share. And if you've been following this stuff, and if you've been following it and inculcating this stuff in your practice as well, congratulations. It's pretty awesome that you're finding the time to do it, and it's only rewards at the end of the day. Yeah. Right, I'll see you later. Not for me though. My wife, it's too early. I'm still in my fasting window. For me, it's Rooibos Antioxidant Tea. A time will come during the day when I will feast on Madras filter coffee. But the time is not now, but it will come. Out on my morning walk with chutney. It's sort of rainy here, but it's kind of nice still. So today is a Saturday, it's a weekend, so I might go out with my wife in the morning today. We are actually going out to brunch. That's a cool Indian restaurant here that's doing like 8 to 11 brunch weekends. So they have a bunch of amazing food there. But again, today is not my cheat meal day, so I'm going to carry on with my fasting. And because it's brunch, I can't really have anything because it'll be in my fasting window. But I might get something outside. Let's see what I get. I might get something outside during my eating window, but I'll try to make sure that it's within my daily dozen checklist and doesn't have anything extra. Let's try that. Let's see what happens. But I'll keep you all posted. Again, today I'll try to keep my vlog short as well. Let's see. Sometimes I have so much to share and to say that I have to get it out. But let's see how it goes. Thanks for joining. Just gonna head out. Not before coffee shot. Look at that. That smells divine. But you know what, today, I'm not having this because I'm not in my eating window, and also today is not my cheat meal day. But today, it's very easy for me to just look at this, enjoy the smells, feel happy about not eating this today, and but at the same time I'm feeling content as well. And I know that I can eat this someday. Right now it's not today, and usually I feel very pressured and claustrophobic to be in that state, but today I'm very relaxed and happy. I just wanted to share that. If I can do it, you definitely can. Takes practice. Out doing groceries here at the Farm Boy. Alright, so that's what we have. Like you can check, everything is Gregor approved. Everything from the Daily Dozen. You have your bean and lentil, we have tofu, tempeh and things like that. We have our fruits, which is dates, oranges, and this is also organic dates with almonds, so that's be nuts as well. And you have your whole grain here with the rye bread, super light and low on calories, low on carbs. And you have all sorts of vegetables. You have your greens and crucifers and more whole wheat stuff, right? And multicolored. This is how I try to keep my grocery shopping. Multicolored, whole foods as much as possible, and sticking towards Dr. Gregor stuff. And we try not to put in processed food and snacks that have too much sugar or anything like that. Yeah, that's the hope. And of course, berries. Picking out my lunch at Farm Boy, and they have this amazing hot bar, and they also have a salad bar on the side. And the cool thing about this is, there's all the selection that you can choose from, and also you can, make sure you're picking out stuff from the Daily Dozen. Right? For example, if you see here, there's some hot vegetables, there's greens, there's proteins, everything. So I'm gonna try and make a platter for myself that will cover all of the stuff from Daily Dozen. Posted. So good. Let's check this out. Alright, let's start our fasting. Let's end our fasting. Sorry, I keep making that mistake. So I finished my fasting. I started eating at I think 12:20. Actually, it was 12:30. 16 hours 30 minutes. That's great. Alright, let's check these off. So on the top left corner we have tofu curry, which has tofu and some vegetables. And on the top right corner we have carrots. So both put together, that would be one serving of vegetables, and the tofu is probably about one serving of bean. Then let's look at the bottom left. So the whole bunch that you see there's a few things over there. There's a quinoa bean salad, so there's another count of beans, and the quinoa would constitute as whole grain. And in the middle, I don't think you can see it in the picture there, but there's a whole kale salad over there. So that's our serving of greens and crucifers. And on the right you see some Thai stir-fried vegetables, and that's again one serving of vegetable. So quite a rich meal, nothing unhealthy here. It's all whole foods, and of course there's a lot of herbs and spices in the tofu curry, so I'm gonna say herbs and spices. And for beverage, we obviously had water and teas in the morning, so I'm gonna check that off. So we are at 10 out of 24. This is gonna be my lunch, and I'm still out, so maybe in a bit, after getting home, I might have my fruits, or I might have some sort of whole grain, maybe bread or cereal or something like that with nuts and flax seeds and things like that. So we'll see how it goes. But we were successful today. Even though we stepped out, we stayed within the lane, and everything should be good. All right, talk to you soon. gonna have my fruits and nuts. And this time for this week, um, just to keep things simple, I bought some dried fruits. Like I bought some dried apricot and you know this date space thing. So this is just dates, mashed up dates mixed up with some almond. So this will be a good way to mix up nuts and fruits at the same time. But when you go for dried fruits instead of the whole fruits, um, the quantities are slightly different. Each serving of dried fruit, if you're following Dr. Greger's daily dozen, each serving um, of dried fruit would be quarter cup of dried fruit. So this is a quarter cup measure. And if you look here, uh, I'm taking my quarter cup measure, and about two dried apricots come to one measure, and because it's depending on how big the dates is, about one dates is one measure, right? So if I want to check off 2 measures of fruit, I would just take one piece of this and 2 apricots, and I'll be done. And I'll be taking a little bit less of nuts because the dates already has almond in it. Yeah, so that's gonna be 2 fruits and 1 serving of nuts. Let's check those off. It's so easy to binge on these, because they're dry. You can just keep popping them into your mouth, but they are calorie dense, so make sure you measure these. Very healthy, essential, but you have to measure them. Let's check this off. Just finishing my second part of my lunch. Just modified it based on what I already had at Farm Boy. Let's check those off. All right, we have the mini sandwich here with some cucumbers, tomatoes, onions, and some hummus, flax seeds as well, and some cayenne pepper hot sauce. So that'll be 1 count of beans. So that's all the beans for the day, and that's the flax seeds for the day. And we got the whole grains, and that's about it. And then we have the cereal, which is our 1 serving of whole grain. So that's all the whole grains for the day. And also I added some milk in that, and add some water as well. So 3 beverages, and I'll be having my multivitamins, my B12 right after that. So that's B12. Awesome, we're 18 out of 24 already. Yeah, it's a nice cool day, rainy outside, and just had a bunch of food. Feeling really tired, feel like sleeping, but I need to get up and move on. Can't really do much of a NEPA outside because of the rain, but gonna try to keep moving. Gonna take my friend's dogs out anyway because they're out. So I guess we'll get the NEPA that day. Alright. I keep talking about NEPA. NEPA is good, but also, make sure you take rest. Your body needs rest. So today is my rest day. I'm gonna take rest today and no exercise because tomorrow is my cheat meal day. I usually don't take a rest day on a cheat meal day because that's not work for me, as you saw if you saw my week 1. So today's gonna be my rest day, and I'm still gonna have some NEPA in my system, but I'll see you soon. Sometimes when you feel sad, always think of some Madras filter coffee. The time has come to enjoy this awesomeness. Madras filter coffee. Enjoy. Right, I'm walking my friend's dog. Hey Milo, say hi. There's always going to be some dog footage in recent project with Karthik. Yeah, it feels good. So I was feeling super sleepy today. maybe yeah, I tweaked my lower back a little bit more yesterday, so doing some housework, but it's all good. And my body's just a bit sore, and I'm a bit tired from all the workout and the diet. It's all good. It's good tiredness. One day of week of rest is good, but I am trying to put the NEPA in. I did have some more popcorn today. Popcorn, man, that thing, I'm finding it hard to, especially after I learned that it was whole grain, and it's not too bad for your body. It's been winning me, right? It's been winning me. But anyways, today I've been good, even though it's a Saturday weekend. We went out, had my wife had had food outside. I could still say no to that in a happy way, and but I was starving. I had good food at Farm Boy, like you saw already, and I had some good lunch part two at home. I'm actually done for the day pretty much. It's gonna be just a very light dinner, but yeah, I'm enjoying this NEPA. The air is kind of cold and crisp, very humid, and it wakes you up when you start walking outside. Right? But yeah, take some rest, guys. Like, definitely take rest. Don't burn out. I'm kind of burning out this week, but it's okay. It's all good. All right, I'll see you soon. Back home, but Chutney wanted me to take him for a walk because he smelled the other dogs. The other dogs are his good friends. So here I am back on the road. Chutney, say hi. So getting a lot of NEPA. All right, see you soon. Almost dinner time, but here I am, my workout clothes. Because even though today is a rest day, my muscles were all like sore, and my back and everything is just feeling crickety and rickety. I want to start, I want to move a little bit. So there's a go-to exercise in Team Body Project called Movement Compassion. There's a bunch of exercises for recovery and just gentle movement to get the blood flowing and get the muscles moving, and to even give you a little bit of stretch as well. So it's great for these periods of time where you just want something low impact and makes you feel good. So movement compassion is one of those exercises. I'm just gonna do it. Also, I miss Team Body Project. I miss Daniel and Alex, so I'm gonna do a little bit of that, and I'll see you soon. So the workout is still running, but there are 4 rounds in the workout. He does the same set 4 times, and each set is 5 minutes. I did half of it, so 2 sets. I'm not going to do the rest because this is my rest day, so I'm going to take that extra time to do some nice stretches to release my lower back and open up my hips and just my legs, hands, everything, like whole body stretch. I'm just going to do the stretch, and then I'll put some details about this awesome workout probably right here. Backs and hamstrings next. See you soon. That was a good stretch. I just finished along with the workout, so it was almost like 10 minutes of stretching, and my body feels so much better. Muscles feel so much better, honestly. Like, if you don't stretch, please do. Never miss stretches. You can also overstretch, so be careful. Although professional, but yeah, it felt good. So we did do a workout, even though it's not a dedicated half-an-hour workout. We did it, but let's mark it off. Let's check it off today in our habit share and daily dozen. I'm not actually going to mark it as done because as a principle, I will only mark exercise as done both in habit share and daily dozen if I did like at least 30 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes of dedicated, like moderate to intense workout, right? Or activity that's moderate to intense. Like if I did like heavy snow shoveling, I would mark that as exercise. if I did like house cleaning, in an active way, for more than half an hour, I would mark that as exercise. But just a normal like warming up or recovering and stretching, and light walking here and there, like I, as a principal, don't mark that as exercise, but I do mark that as, in my mind, I mark that as an active day. So today, I would say, is an active recovery day or an active rest day, which is how, if you're having rest days, it's good if you have the energy and if you have the strength to have it as an active rest day where you're not sitting around all the time, but you are moving around the house. You're, you know, enjoying these sort of stretches and, some light warm up here and there, some NEPA here and there. Always a good idea, especially during the weight loss journey and in general, right? So let's mark those off, and I'll see you soon for dinner. All right, having my dinner. Um, just a kale soup with a bunch of nice spices my wife made, and then just 1 count of fruit and 1 count of berry. Let's check those off here. Let's start our fast. But so I just wanted to share, so because I wanted to finish eating fast so that I could eat within my eating window, because I was running a little bit late. So I ate pretty fast because it wasn't much food anyways. But as a result, my body and my brain were like, "Hey, are you done dinner already? Like we didn't even feel like we ate anything." So I'm having that feeling of continuing to be hungry, and my brain is going, I was like, what? Um, but that's something, when you're in a weight loss journey, when you're trying to be in a calorie deficit, that feeling is normal, it's natural. So the way I'm battling that today is I just may fix myself a rooibos maple flavored tea. There's no maple syrup or anything like that, there's just flavor, all natural. But yeah, just the smell, just the warm water, it's like it really helps with that battling that feeling. So that's one of the techniques in my toolbox to sort of battle this feeling of hungry and this unsatisfied feeling. And I'm just gonna get into this tea, just enjoy each and every bit of it, the smells and the way it feels when I drink it. uh, and maybe I might just take a shower and just curl up with a book or something like that. Slowly you'll find that your when you take your mind off food, your body actually feels full, right? All right, power to you. See you soon. All right, wrapping up for the day with our weight loss tea. And yeah, today was a good day. I felt tired for most of the day. It's probably the weather, and probably my body just needed a lot of rest, even though I don't think I gave it enough rest today. um, but still, we had a good win today, which is my nighttime weigh-in. I'll post it here. Not 79, sorry, it's 77.9. So that's a new low for me, and especially for a nighttime weigh-in, that's pretty low. It's actually lower than today's morning weigh-in, which is always a good thing. So I'm just gonna take that as a win. Tomorrow is a cheat meal day, and I'll definitely try to put some workout in, whether it's walk or whatever it is. I'm not sure, depending on how I feel. My lower back sort of acting up again, so we'll see how it goes. But thanks for joining me today, and hope you have a good rest of your day.